So how do I do that?
Now don't worry, I will figure out in a minute. So we're here in Cafe Latino every week, and today we are here. We are wanting to share a little about a wonderful person that visited us today, Kelly. Your last name?
Snyder.
Snyder. We've been talking with Kelly Snyder for a little while, but now I will have she's an artist. She will share briefly what she has been doing around these years in art, and then we will ask him more questions. So you told me that you've been doing art for approximately 10 years, maybe?
Oh God, no, longer than that.
Longer than that, much longer than that. And then
Since high school, and
in high school, you're right. And you study in
psychology,
and then did you take classes for art?
I took a couple of studio art classes, and then I did 3D animation classes for graphics.
Wonderful. So it's everything that you do is coming from your heart.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And for your travelings, no?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
My experiences, yes.
Along these years, you have been supporting different organizations of art.
Yep.
Can you tell us about it?
Sure. I started off with the Reston Art League, and that was because my children's school was out in Reston, and it was just easier. And then once they graduated from high school, I joined the Fairfax Art League, and that has been really great because I feel like I've entered a nice community, and the people are so welcoming and kind and informative as well. And there's a lot of opportunities to show your artwork in different locations.
Is this a not-profit organization?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And they focus only to present art in Fairfax, or is around other counties?
So their focus is mainly Fairfax. If we can get gallery space other places, we can take advantage of that if it's something that works for the members. Recently we just did one in Herndon, which was a lot of fun, and it was a really nice show. There was a lot of positive feedback from that.
So when can you tell us a little about how the people can join? You have to be an artist, a professional, or anybody who paints can join?
Anyone who does anything can join.
Okay.
They can join even if they don't even want to do the art. We would love to have any sort of person, because art is not specific to something on paper or canvas or even a three-dimensional item. I mean, a cook is an artist. Not that they can show any of their art, but it's an art. Baking is an art. It's a science. It's completely different. Anyone who does anything is an artist in their own way, even if it's not something that they create on the traditional manner
and so
that we think of.
You have along the year different shows where the people can show their work. Can you tell us about it?
So, can you repeat the question?
So along the year, this
year?
Along the year, during every year,
Okay.
Fairfax Art League has different shows.
Yes.
And you had the opportunity to present your art.
Yes.
Can you tell us about it?
Yes.
Okay.
So presently we have been located at Old Town Hall in Old Town Fairfax, and that is a place where we are able to show our artwork for about 2 months, and then we rotate and get some new artwork in after 2 months, and then every rotation we have a reception. That's the main location we have. The other locations we have are Church of the Good Shepherd, which is in Burke, where we show several pieces. It's a really nice location as well. That is not a reception location, but it is a place to show your artwork. We had the library. Right now, it ends next week. Will be our last 2D showing at the library. Our 3D showing will start up in November for any kind of sculpture or three-dimensional art. We also have any kind of, sometimes people contact us with opportunities to show our artwork, whether it's galleries or any kind of art calls.
That's interesting. And the one that you recently has mentioned something about Herndon. Tell us about that opportunity.
So Joe Oshmeischer, I can't say her last name very well. She's the one who actually runs the art space over in Herndon, and or Herndon Arts, it's what it's called. And wait, I keep doing it incorrectly. It's Arts Herndon.
Art
I'm so
Herndon's,
sorry.
yeah, they're located in downtown Herndon, to say, no?
Yeah, on Center Street.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a really nice little gallery. They are encompassing of a bunch of different things. Joe and I have shown in Herndon and some of the shows that they have had art calls. And so speaking with Joe, she realized that I'm with the Fairfax Art League, and she offered
Wonderful.
some space to us, and so I ran with it. I spoke with our president at the time was Amanda Fleshman, and I also spoke with the members of the
On the board? Uh-huh.
yes, thank you, and got it approved, and we did a show for the month of August, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it was September. It was the month of September. Sorry, we just picked up. So it was the month of September, and it went really well. That location does so many different things all at once. They do music, they do plays, they do, of course, the two-dimensional art. They've got their own little shop that they sell art with, and so the amount of exposure you get there is really great.
So just for information for the people listen to us, and sometimes you meet somebody that paints and he never showed the art because it just accumulated, and they say, oh my God, I wish I had in a place. So what will be the process? What will be the process for people to join the organization and be part of these shows?
It's easy enough to join the Art League, the Fairfax Art League. All you have to do is go on their website and become a member. Once you join, there are different, I believe there are different kinds of members as well. If I'm incorrect, I might be incorrect. But if you join and you are a member of the Art League, there are plenty of sources, and if not sources, you can ask any of the older members that have been there to teach you how to frame your work, how to show your work, what needs to be done. All the hanging and showing requirements are all on the website as well. There are always opportunities for the artists to show and to
to present. That's amazing.
Yeah, to share their stuff. Yeah.
One of the things that people sometimes ask, some people think that art is only for certain kind of ethnicity, This is sometimes, oh no, you have to be so good, you just have to be this and that. But tell us, is a lot of diversity in this organization?
Oh my gosh, the diversity is everywhere. It's insane. I was actually super impressed because I was the curator of the show in Herndon, and the theme was the places we have been. And what's really cool is the approach in which everyone took to that theme, and the prompt was so interesting. We had such a variety of work. Of course, you get the photography, which you can't live without because that captures the moment. But then you get all the kinds of painting. You've got the watercolor, you've got the acrylic, you've got the oils, and everyone takes such a different approach to what they thought of when they were at these places and what they wanted to remember and capture.
Oh, that's amazing. So to say that in the organization is people from around the world, no? What is most of the people that you notice? There's a lot of people from India.
Oh my gosh, we have there's not most of anything. We've got everything.
Wow.
We've got tons of different ethnicities in Asia. We've got tons of Hispanics. We've got tons of Americans from all over the place. We've got people from Europe.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got we've got a very diverse community, and a lot of them are really some new members, which are actually really interesting and kind of cool.
That's wonderful.
So yeah, we've got Korea, China, India. We've got Latin America with Ecuador and Guatemala, and we've got the one, I know he's from Poland and his wife's from Ukraine, but he's the artist.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of diversity.
Yes.
And every time that there's a show, it's a topic and a
Curated
show. So that word is kind of hard.
It's okay.
It's difficult. But what will be the function of the curator?
So the curator basically, first of all, gets the space, figures out the timing on when the installation as well as the de-installation, and when and if they can have a reception in the space if it's not our space, because you have to get the acceptance through the calendars and people's,
yes, absolutely.
and you go from there. And then of course, making sure that all the tags and everything were printed. I had to make a list and get everyone's prices, and then make sure that I relayed that to the gallery host, which was Joe. And
to see the fit, the paintings and everything.
Well,
oh my God.
So I had to make sure that everything worked and which ones I couldn't have, and so on and so forth.
Oh, that's so excited. So the people submit the photos. They submit the photos.
Yes, they submitted photos to me,
and then they from there. There's a group of people to select it, or the courier.
It was just me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was just me.
So can you repeat the word courier?
Curator.
Courier. You see, English is my second language. Sometimes hard.
It's okay.
And then anyhow,
I don't know how to say it in Spanish. So.
Curador es curador. Anyhow.
¿Curador?
Sí.
Una cura es una cura como una.
Como una sangre, como curar.
Yeah.
El curador es el que se encarga de. It's funny that word, no? But
it is weird.
Yes, weird. Anyhow, so the point is. But it's so funny porque it's Spanglish, we use the same courier, but lo pronunciamos diferente. You know our Spanglish. Anyhow, so that's so interesting. Bob, did you want to just to close this segment to tell us what is the webpage and?
Oh gosh.
The webpage is Fairfax Art League.
Okay, so it is Fairfax. I'm like, I actually don't have it memorized. Just do a search.
Let me just be sure. Artleague.com.
It's .com. Okay.
Oh, let me see.
Or is it .org?
Let me confirm. It's so funny, It's .net. So I'm so sorry. All the information about this will be in the webpage. The webpage is fairfaxleague.net. At a certain point, it's impossible to find orgs or coms.
Yes.
They're so expensive.
Yes.
That is wonderful. And so to closing remarks, I like to say anything, any advice for people, anything you can say to close this segment?
If you're looking for some kind of release or some kind of activity for you to experience and stuff, we do classes, we do paint nights, we do like to open things up to different demonstrations. It's worth, if you're not willing to join yet, look on our website and check it out, and then realize, if it's something that you want to do, then join and support us.
Perfect, because I was reading about it's non-expensive and you have a great opportunity to show your work. So please visit the webpage and contact Kelly or anybody in that organization. Well, thank you very much, Kelly.